Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a candle wax reading for the year 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Libra. So if you are a Libra and you want to know how 2023 is going to be unfold for you, or if you're not, but there's a loved one that is a Libra and you would like to see how things are going to turn for them around in 2023, this is a video that you might want to watch. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel during the last year. Those of you who have been following me for a while, thank you so much for your support. And also, if you're just seeing this video for the first time, welcome to my channel and thank you for your attention. If you like the kind of work that I do, please feel free to subscribe. And there are more videos that you can watch in the playlist, and they are organized based on the zodiac sign, and they're also um, timeless readings that you can watch them whenever you feel like to, and that's when you needed to hear those messages. I also want to specifically thank those of you who reach out for private readings. If you are interested, you can find my contact in the About tab and ask for a private reading. With that, let's start the reading and see how things are gonna turn around for Libra in 2023. What kind of messages we are gonna receive, and then later I'm gonna look into what are the three main things that Libra needs to focus on or be aware of. So well, definitely there's a Scorpio person that is going to appear in your life, and they might bring a lot of changes. Some of you might be thinking about changing your appearance or something in those lines. You are gonna enter the year very sophisticated, Libra. I think things are going to be in balance. You are going to be in a good place, most of you, starting 2023. There's a lot of options, there's a lot of thoughts that I don't see specifically all of them coming into action in the beginning of the year. You might start a very busy year, but a lot of it is just thoughts and plans that you need to do. um, but again, it might be busy planning. You might have a lot of meetings if you're working. There might be a lot of discussions, but I don't see like it getting at the level of like a lot of sales at that time. It might take a little bit till you settle things down. There might be a lot of discussions, plannings, thoughts. Again, in many meetings, you might be meeting many people, specifically if you have a Gemini around you. They might be asking to talk to you a lot. They might be very if it's specific, and also if you are in a relationship, if you have started a relationship with a Gemini or a Scorpio, they might take a lot of your time. They can also be your children that you might be spending a lot of time, because now they are in a different age category and they need a lot more your attention. It can be your partner, it can be your business partner, or it can be at your job. You are required, you might have received a promotion and you might be required to take care of more people. And I see some people are demanding. They are taking a lot of your energy, and it's not said necessarily in a bad way, but they need a lot of attention, a lot of coaching. You have to do that. You have to take them in consideration. I don't see that they can make troubles for you, but you definitely think that they need your attention and you can't just let them alone. These lot of tasks that I said, two main projects are coming into focus. Again, I saw two people as well, and two main projects. It's going to be very busy in the beginning of the year, and as the months pass toward summer, you get even more busy. You might choose between two options that you have, between two people, between two projects, depending on your, but you will focus on one. There might be a lot of discussions, heated conversation. The summer is going to go very quickly for you, and it's going to be very hot. Don't be nervous, don't take things personally. If there are discussions, if they don't select you and you are to be selected, don't take things personally and don't fire back. Be careful that if you don't be strategic, things might fire back. And make sure who you talk to, what you say to people, and be a little bit careful with your boundaries, Libra. You're usually good with that, but sometimes if you get unbalanced and if you're facing an unbalanced situation, you might start acting weird, or you might start acting nervously. And again, be careful, because in the beginning of the year, Mars is in retrograde, and that might bring a lot of friction, specifically with Gemini people. their planet is in retrograde for a long time, and they might behave differently or weird. um, be careful about that. Some people are starting making something with their hands, or you are interested in handmade stuff. Maybe you start creation, painting, or making something with like pottery. I don't see it as a writing, like it's making something with your hands, even knitting, which is very nice. Maybe at your spare time, you or someone is taking their time to create something with their hands, which is beautiful, and it's actually it's gonna grow. It's gonna bring growth in the income as well. Some of you might even start a channel, for example, for your grandmother who has some kind of art, or she knits or something like that, and then you can start a channel and make some money. I definitely see income coming, definitely for you, more than from more than one source. Even if you have a 9 to 5 job, there's going to be another like source of income for you, definitely. Wow, I see a reunion, very happy reunion. Two people are going to see each other after a long time. It also can be a reunion between someone and their pet. Maybe for some reason your pet was far from you, maybe it was in a hospital, maybe it was sick, and then you take them back home. And specifically, if you have children, they'll be very happy around the pet. Or it can be a reunion between family member or lovers even, but someone is very loyal, is very happy to be around you. Definitely there's face-to-face conversation. Two people are talking next to a fire. Maybe you go on a vacation or somewhere camping, and you make a fire and you sit and talk with someone. It might be a fresh like person that you now see, um, or it can be someone who you basically know, and you just take some time to go there and have a relaxed time and away from the normal situation that maybe you um, maybe like you always saw each other at work, or but you need a different atmosphere. The energy is telling me that you need a different atmosphere to think about some things or execute things in a different way. You can do it differently. You need to float. Someone is floating. um, if you have any floating days that you need to use at your job, take them. You need to float a little bit, make like leave things behind, like take things a little bit off your shoulder, pass the responsibility and delegate it to other people. You don't need to do everything yourself. That's what I saw. You are very much monitoring some things, and you don't want to let go of the responsibilities, which for some people I see it's fair, but for some of you, you need to let go. Again, many people are watching, and it depends on your status, what you are doing in life can be different. I see a very beautiful high heel shoes is going to bring you prosperity, new beginning, specifically in professional life. Again, I can see that some of you have got a promotion, or you have somehow advanced your business, and you are responsible for other people that you need to delegate. Even at your home with with your family and even partner or children or parents, be careful not to do everything yourself. They are going to You need to change the pattern of your behavior, because something is changed, like your kids are older, your parents are older, or you have been in a new relationship, something has changed, and you need to trust people more. Libra, I see you have a little bit of trust issue with people. That's what I want to say. Be careful with red lights. Don't pass a red light. You might receive a traffic, uh, basically a traffic bill. Um, the police might pull you over. I see two ladies, older ladies, like your aunties and your grandma, getting together. Maybe travel somewhere where your family is originated from. I, for some reason, see Bulgaria. I see Turkey and Romania. Maybe you go there and you just see where your mother or grew up, your grandmother grew up, and you like that. That might start a new adventure for you. Again, I can say that something related to older people starts up income for you. Again, I don't know, maybe you go there, you take photographs, or you make videos, or when you go there, something starts in your head, or something happens that it brings some kind of creativity that I can definitely see for you, and that brings some income, or even positive news. It doesn't necessarily need to be income, but it brings some positive advancements in your life, which is actually very beautiful. um I see a referee. Maybe you're someone is a referee for a match like a football, basketball. I see you're whistling, and well, you will be good because you're a Libra. You can be great referee. Maybe around your, um, maybe in your spare time, in your leisure time, you can do that. This is something that some of you would really love if you enjoy sports, and being active. Being a referee, it could be very interesting for some of you. Um, this is something that you would sign. It's actually good. Maybe you buy something that you need to document it, like buying a car, you need to get the license, or buying a home. I don't see it as big as a home. Maybe a car, or maybe you renew your contract or buy a new cell phone or something like that, or even it's a ticket that you need to buy. And it's a big purchase, but not that big. Do you guys see some of you are doing yoga? A lot of balance symbols are shown here to me. Again, put things in order, but then don't over micromanage people, because some of you are giving too much direction, or it can be that you require too much direction and you think that it's not balanced and it's not fair to you if you haven't been given that much direction. I see someone is complaining about that they are not receiving too much direction. I don't know where it falls. um Relaxing is there. Just take some time off, and maybe during the end of the year, closer to the end of the year, I can say from November, things start to cool down for you. Things will go slow, but I see a profitable year for you. You have made profits, you have made good changes, and things are calm. I see you around November taking even a big holiday. Maybe you take the whole November, December next year off because you just want to, and you have done great, and it's going to be a successful year for you. If you're working with children, as specifically, I see that there's something. Children, actually all older people, something about them can give you a lot of guidance. It can give you, even as I mentioned, income, more recognition. Even you can get recognition through children or through older people, senior people somehow. um there might be twins in your family. There is some money that you will receive. There are gifts coming to you. I see that you might be gifting more than usual next year. Maybe your family is grown, you have extended family, or you have more people by the end of the year 2023. By the time Christmas 2023, you have much more people that you need to give to them. If you are a grandma, grandparent, maybe you have more grandchildren, or your children are engaged or they're in a relationship. There's a bigger crowd that you need to consider to buy gifts for them. Some of you have to clean, you not clean, but I mean you have to declutter your kitchen. Very weirdly, some of you might find a frog in your home. It might be in your kitchen or in your vacation home, even bedroom. If you live specifically in some exotic places, you might find a frog that might be very surprising. And yeah, it might not be easy to catch the frog. You might need to look for it for a while. It might show itself to you and then disappear for a while. It might be trouble you for a little bit, but it's just something that I can relate to this reading. Some in Aries person is coming in the end of the year towards you. It can be someone who you are going to work with, or you hear a message from them. If there was an Aries that left you, or somehow your path didn't cross together, they might reappear, and they reappear strong again. If they have been sick, they will get their health back. If they have been in prison or in some kind of isolation, they come back strong, healed, and with good reputation. If there was something that they happened to them and it made you worried, it will go away. It will be fine. Also, again, I see the Aries is very present. Maybe you have like your sun in Libra, and somehow you have your rising is Aries or your moon is in Aries. Specifically, if you fall in that category, this reading is going to resonate much more for you. I see you regain your power. I see you get your strength. Some people are thinking about doing a job, a nose job. That would be good. Maybe you have been thinking about it for a long time, but it might be a slow process. Maybe you're very picky about the doctor procedure. See a turtle swimming. Again, it brings the meaning of freedom to me. Definitely, I feel someone is going to be released from a pain sooner than they expected, sooner than they were anticipated. If they are in the hospital or if they have been somehow in trouble and they have been in isolation, they'll be freed up much faster. It have maybe it might taken too long, or but like maybe they set a recovery time of 2 years or 6 months, but they're fine in 3 months. And it has been a little bit slow recovery, but still is sooner than what expected. Don't waste something. I see there are things that you're not happy about because you have been wasteful. The angels definitely on your side. Um, Specifically, if you're female, you might buy a very beautiful necklace or a beautiful dress with a specific type of color, which is really nice. We might hear something about the royal family of the Britain. There might be something about that around, I would say, Libra season in 2023. That might be interesting. Don't care about shadows and shadow talks that people do. The shadow talks, I mean, things that they don't dare to tell in your face and they just do it in the shadow. Don't worry about that. Those people have no power in your life and they can't change anything in your life. Well, that was the reading for the candle wax part. Let's do the second part of my reading. I'm going to put 3 cards using this deck and see what you guys, you Libras, need to focus on. What do you need to know? Is it going to be 3 major things in your life that you need to put energy, or 3 things that you need to know? We just pull cards. It's news to me as well. So let's figure out together what is here for Libra. Definitely, there is a crossbar. I think I told you, you might be confused about 2 options or about more than 2 options that you need to make a decision. Make your decision wisely. Don't be panicked. Specifically, a lady can help you, or it might be a love situation that you are going. So, definitely, there's going to be some questions about cross path, but you will be choosing the right path. Definitely, there might be obstacles out of nowhere, but then you see, don't go backwards from 22 is 21. Don't go to the past. Don't be fearful and don't let things confuse yourself, and don't go back to somewhere that you experience or someone that you experienced in the past and you think it's a safe zone. Not necessarily. Let's see what's the third cup. Yeah, move forward. Look at the beautiful boat. Move forward. You have to um, pick the option that moves you from a past situation and directs you towards the future. The future that could be a little bit more unknown and you might be a little bit uncomfortable because it's not in your safe zone, but it's definitely going to bring a lot of adventures for you and help you to grow and understand better. So, 3 things is that you might be making a big decision this year. Don't count on whatever you learned from past or what happened in the past. Don't be scared about, don't condition yourself about what happened in the past. And also be very adventurous. There also might be more travels and even moving for you, relocation for you. Try to explore new lands, new options, new opportunities. Well, my dear Libra, that was your reading. I hope that you liked it. And until the next time, stay blessed.